So far we discussed about the rational numbers, that any number if you can express in the form of p by q, that is what? Rational number. Now let's learn about the irrational numbers. Suppose if you cannot represent the number in the form of p by q, then what do they call? That is called irrational numbers, right? The best example of that is a pi. Pi is a rational number, and you must have come across this kind of numbers, the square root of some number which is not the perfect square, right? Like square root of 5, square root of 3. We cannot express p by q form, right? Or if you have any kind of decimals that is non-terminating and non-repeating even, right? What would you do? Can we express those kind of numbers as p by q form? No, we cannot express those decimals as p by q form. So those kind of numbers are called as the irrational numbers. Now when we include rational and irrational numbers together, we have the real numbers, right? Remember, so real number is made up of two, that is rational numbers. We discussed earlier that there are so many numbers we can comprise into rational numbers plus irrational numbers. So you will be having the new category, that is the real number. Now let's discuss the sums related to irrational numbers. Now let's identify the given number is rational or irrational number. Let's start with the first one, 7 plus 2 root 3. Now remember, 2 root 3, we know that root 3 is the irrational number, right? So if you add any number into it, that is going to remain irrational only. So this number is what? Irrational number, right? Now this kind of numbers, 4 plus square root of 32 plus square root of 64 minus 4 square root of 2. How to deal with this kind of questions, right? First of all, if this kind of questions are coming, try to simplify first if possible, right? So 4 as it is plus square root of 32, that can be written as 2 raised to 2 into 2 raised to 2 into 2 plus square root of 64, that is what? 8 minus 4 root 2 as it is. Now 32, why have I written in this manner? Because we are dealing with the square root. So try to express in terms of power of 2 rather than writing 2 raised to 5. We cannot simplify that, right? So here 4 plus, we can take this 2 and one more 2 out of the square root and 2 inside plus 8 minus 4 square root of 2. I think yes, we can add them as well. 4 and 8 will give you 12 over here. Now plus 4 square root of 2 and minus 4 square root of 2, right? See, plus 4 square root of 2 minus 4 square root of 2, they will get cancelled. So we have only 12. Now 12 is what? Rational number, right? So this is rational number. Remember, if this kind of things are there, maybe you need to simplify. So simplify first, then you decide that it is rational or irrational number. Now let's discuss about this one. Both are under the square root, so let's take under the common square root, that is 80 by 720. 0 and 0 cancel, 8 ones are 72, 8 nines are 72, right? So here we can write square root of 1 by 9. Now square root of 1 is 1 only and square root of 9 is 3. So 1 by 3 is what? Rational or irrational? It is rational number. So this number is also rational number. Now 2 pi. Remember, pi is the irrational number. So anything you multiply with pi, specifically in terms of number, you are going to get that as the irrational number. Remember. Done. Now let's discuss 2 more questions. So we have over here 8 root 2. Root 2 is the irrational. So you multiply 8 with that, that is going to remain irrational number. Now 6 by root 2. Again here as well, we cannot cancel out the root 2. Most you can do is in this way, that you multiply by root 2 in numerator and denominator. But though you are going to have the root 2 over there, 6 root 2 divide by 2. 1s are and 3s are. So that is 3 root 2. This is the max you are going to have as the simplification. And that is what? Irrational number, like the previously we discussed, right? So this is how we identify that number is irrational or not. If there is irrational number present already in addition or subtraction, you can directly say that. And think as well that if you can simplify further, like this kind of expression, very long one, try to simplify if possible, right? Then do the cancellation and then you judge it. No need to rush that this is irrational or rational.